Chiefs, given
KCTV is not in yet.
Given just to start off, you guys are opening up the season against Marumo in Bloemfontein. Just how's the team feeling? There's been a lot of defensive signings. Has that shaken the boat a bit, or perhaps strengthened you guys as a group?
Thank you for that question. Of course, the team is looking forward to the opening fixture on Saturday against Marumo Gallants. A worthy team, a well-coached team by Coach Dan. We all know the playing style of Dan, so it's going to be a very entertaining game. And then to answer your second part of your question, of course, the team has made a lot of signings. The team felt they needed to strengthen the defensive line, and they've acquired 2 quality players, or 3, 4. Yeah, it's Bongani, Cross, Miguel, and Dudley. All quality players who want to add value to the team. We're gelling well together. They're all doing well respectively. So yeah, the team is doing well, and we're happy to have them.
Can you tell us about Miguel? Maybe just what kind of player he is, the kind of football he plays, and just what he's been like? Miguel's a quality player, of course. Played a few friendlies with him. I see why the club saw in him. They brought him in. Good quality, good technical quality. He's a leader as well. So he's definitely going to add quality to the team and improve the team.
Given you guys unfortunately did not play the MTN 8, did not play the CAF, even your friendlies were not even visible to most of us. But how have you guys kept up with the pace that the league is actually at now? The standard rather is actually at before even the league kicks off. Because if you can check, even your fans are wondering what is there to expect. Just put them at ease.
I think the fans and people at large should have faith in the technical team that club has hired. We have a good quality conditioning coach in Coach Majdi, who has ensured that our fitness levels are on par to where we need to be at this stage of our preseason. It's been a very long preseason, unexpectedly so, but I feel we've dealt with it very well. Even the preparation games we've played in the past few weeks, they've kind of given us an idea where we are as a team. And I guess the best test will come on Saturday, for us to show what we've been working on and just deliver good results for the club. Surely that must be motivation that next season you don't miss CAF, you don't miss the MTN 8, because this mileage is needed. Yeah, of course. Kaizer Chiefs is a massive institution. They deserve to be playing, across all competitions from CAF to MTN 8. So there's been a huge disappointment for us for not making those. But we aim to rectify them, aim to work hard, we aim to improve on our past transgressions and do better as a team.
And given the new players, what would you say to them? Because we've seen a lot of good players at their former clubs, they come here, they struggle. What would you say to the new players that are coming here that they do not also fall in the same trap of struggling when they do get to this club? And what exactly is it about this club that not everyone can play for this club?
Quite an interesting question. But I think it's for them to be themselves, to do what got them here. Always stay true to their identity, never change who you are as soon as you get into the big club. I think it's the perception that people have. Kaizer Chiefs is a very big club, a lot of expectation on and off the pitch. So we're just dealing with those expectations, and the best way you can deal with them is just staying true to yourself, never conform to what people want you to be. So that's the best piece of advice I can give them. But from what I see, they're doing well. So I just hope they can continue in that vein.
You said the technical team said they needed to strengthen their defense. Did they give any reason of why and what they want different? Because the defense could argue that it's quality players that were brought into the club. So what needed to be different?
I think from their perspective, maybe I thought the club felt maybe we conceded a lot of goals last season, and when I do also my introspection as a defender, of course we've conceded quite a few. So when the club decides to strengthen at the back, for me it's also an opportunity to get better, because when they bring in quality players, it means more competition. It means it's an opportunity for me to improve as well. So I don't think there's any deeper reason beyond that. It's just to get the team where it deserves to be. And acquiring more quality players is never a bad thing as well. So I think that's where the club is at. I think that, from my understanding, that's where we all at.
Given, I mean, we can see you've been making the preliminary squad for the national team and ultimately you don't make the final cut. I mean, does that derail you? Does that demotivate you? Or, I mean, does that give you a moral boost into saying you can still do better and probably ultimately make that final squad for the national team?
Yeah, I'm not a final player yet or fully. It's something, you know, I am working towards. It's something that I aspire towards. It does not derail me, of course, from the job that I have to do for my club. That's where my full focus is. I'm really happy for the people who get selected. I'm happy for my teammate, Dotley. Played 2 games, fantastic 2 games. Shows his quality, shows why he's at Kaizer Chiefs. And holistically, I'm happy that Bafana is doing well, whether I'm there or not. You know, so for me, it's just to continue working hard so I get my opportunity.
My apologies to my colleague.
No stress, no stress.
What drives you when you drive into this beautiful village every morning? What makes you want to be a better player? What drives you?
What drives me? You ask me very personal questions, my guy. My family, you know. My family, it's where I get my passion from. They are my support system. They are the reason why I'm here today, and you know, they've stood by me through very difficult moments in my life. So yeah, every time I come here, you know I'm here to work for them, to do the best for them, and try and be a better version of myself.
There's a bit of emotion when you speak about your family. Why?
Yeah, it's something very personal, but yeah, I'll just leave it there.
Given you were part of that leadership group last season, you donned the armband a couple of times, also just in your first season. Has the coach probably shed light on that in terms of just like leadership, captaincy for the new season?
Wow, I think the best person to answer that is yet to arrive. But from my observations, I think the current leadership structure is there for the club. Unless the management decides to go in a different route, they have yet to tell us. But as far as I can see, it's still the same as last season.
Well, Njabula Boom has obviously returned to the club, a fan favourite, somebody who's come out of the academy as well. What does he bring to the team based on what you've seen in training and the friendly so far?
Yo, Njabulo, quality human being, man, above everything else. Obviously a quality footballer. He wouldn't have been playing in American League for that season. He's back here with us. Hopefully he can come in and add to the quality that we already have. But yeah, he's a fantastic player, but above everything else, he's a good human being.
Your defense block was a major concern in the last season. Has the new technical team worked on the defense block tactically?
Yeah, I'd love to believe so. There's a lot of work that has been done from a tactical level to try and improve the team holistically, not just the defensive block. So yeah, it's something the coach has been working on. We're still working on it. We're still yet to perfect it. It's a work in progress, but I'm sure by the weekend we'll be ready to have our first game.
Given, I'm looking at the new season that we're going into. We don't even know the trophy of the new season. We don't know the prize money. But the Kaizer Chiefs of the past, we used to see them unveiling these big accolades. I'm sure that the chairman mentioned that to you when joining the team, that Kaizer Chiefs always wins the fresh trophies and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
How much of that causes some anxiety knowing that in the past Kaizer Chiefs fans would be saying a year too late?
Wow, like I said, there's always pressure, there's always expectation when you don the Kaizer Chiefs jersey. So that's nothing new, whether it's from the past, still in the present, still the same feeling. And as players, we understand that, we know that, we signed up for that. So it's up to us now to go out there and perform and improve more than anything, and bring the best results for the club, bring more trophies for the club, and just repay them for the faith they showed in us.
Given, can you just talk to us about the importance of a good start? Coaches talk about blocks, maybe the first 5 matches. Just a good start that will calm the fans, supporters, give you guys confidence. How important is that going to be?
Yeah, a good start to the league is it's very important. You hear the cliches. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. Not when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs. I think it's very important for us to start on a good note, to set the tone very high for ourselves, give ourselves momentum for the next block of games in the month of September. I think we're playing about 4 or 5, if not mistaken. So how you start, if you start well, more likely to gain some momentum and get some good results in the following games to come. So that's the goal for us. Having a good start is very important, and that will come with good energy. You need to have good energy before the game, good mindset, focus, and the results will come.